Ah, the Americas, from the tropical South America to the beautiful Soviet Union? If the Soviets are here, then where's America? In Asia? Excuse me? Well, technically Asia and Eastern Europe. Welcome to this nightmare. Sadly for me, it's not a nightmare, it's real life, and I'm gonna have to go through this. I have no clue how this is gonna go. All I know is that the Caspian Sea is big and beautiful, baby. Look at the size of it. Who exactly are we gonna play in this? The Soviets? I'm not sure about that. America? Not really. Germany? I don't know. You know what I see here? A huge sea for America and only one passage through it. Yes, that's right, we're playing as Turkey and Mr. Mustafa Kemal Atatürk with his beautiful eyebrows. We are going to go historical on and we shall begin. So as Turkey, the main goal is going to be to traverse the high seas and go to our Turkic brothers in the Soviet Union. How am I gonna do this? Well, I'm gonna have to go through this huge focus tree right here all the way down to this. It's a big task, but Mr. Mustafa and his beautiful bow tie are going to handle it. Although I'm pretty sure he dies halfway through. A question now is, how is this beautiful Italian man going to handle Ethiopia? He should be able to handle it quite easily since this doesn't affect Africa that much. What this does do, however, is really affect the Allies' naval supremacy since America won't be able to do anything. Especially in Asia. They still have their Pacific fleet in Oregon, but their Atlantic fleet is completely locked because of us. Oh my god, the Soviet Union is mad about the Straits? Excuse me? Stalin, you won't have to worry about this anymore. Look how far away you are. Since I don't want a war in 1936, we shall compromise, even though this is not gonna do anything for Stalin. The United Kingdom launches support. Thank you, England. Looks like England finally has its hands free from Ireland. They migrated all the way down here. Although something tells me not even this could fix the issues with Northern Ireland. Finland, by the way, borders England now. Barely, but they do. Up here too. Now for this monster of a focus tree, we are going to go down the right path and become fascist. So we can take back some past conquests. I'm looking at all the different American states here and reverse Texas looks cursed. I don't like looking at this. This is not Texas. I refuse to believe this is Texas. California still looks normal though, although some of the islands have moved into Chinese territory. Yeah, there's also the Xinjiang border to worry about. If Japan somehow wins the war, they have a direct border to America. Oh, Ethiopia capitulated. Congratulations, Mr. Benito, congratulations. The Spanish Civil War has begun and it's completely weird to look to the left of Spain and see the Soviet Union. This actually makes me think, how would the Cold War look like in this timeline? Maybe Western Europe would be communist and Eastern Europe would be democratic? Would the Soviets even be able to win the war, or would Germany just immediately turn Europe into a fortress? Although looking at this, if America had the modern relations it has with these countries here, it would be pretty messy to say the least. Especially with Iran and Afghanistan being right next to Texas. It'd be a completely different border issue than the one we have nowadays. Mustafa is ill? Already? I like the picture they use here with the top hat. How many modern leaders have ever wore a top hat? If any. Well, Mr. Mustafa, I am sorry to say, but we are going to have to retire you. Bye-bye. And we now have this guy right here. Why is he so pissed off? Why is he looking at me like that? Wait 1 second, look at the mustache. And now look at this mustache. No way, right? There's no way. Regardless of that, we are now fascist and Bulgaria, justify, bye-bye. We're also gonna justify on Greece, so Greece, justify, and see you in a bit. And Mr. Mustafa Kemal Atatürk is dead. Rest easy, our Ghazi, we shall never forget you. I don't know what Ghazi is, but rest easy, man. The China-Japan war has just begun. I don't think much is gonna change for now, because when Japan declares war on America, since America is right here, I'm not so sure how it's going to affect everything. Our justification against Bulgaria is ready, so Bulgaria, declare war. Goodbye, Mr. Boris III. So Bulgaria has a really strong defensive line here. We are going to hope that our artillery can break it. As you can see here, it could not in fact break it, but this is all part of the Turkish master plan. We attack through here, hopefully get the province, and we have an encirclement. Was this the best way to do it? Maybe not, but you know what? Did it work? Yes. Am I really going to keep doing this? Yes, I am, because I don't know how else I'm gonna break through Bulgaria. And just like that, most of the Bulgarian army is pretty much encircled. Italy sends us military support. Thank you, Italy. The Bulgarian war is over, but I'm not going to capitulate them until the war goal with Greece is justified. Because I don't want anybody here getting any funny ideas. And they capitulated. We have the war goal against Greece. The thing is, they are guaranteed by Romania though, but because we puppeted Bulgaria, they can't pass through. So Greece, declare war, let's go. Pushing through the one province mountain in Greece is an issue, but we did do it. And as long as we pin down these units here and we keep going, we should be able to do a huge encirclement. The encirclement was not huge, but we did get a few small ones here and there. 2 units here and 1 unit here. And we have taken Athens. And Greece has capitulated. Beautiful. And now for the big boy, Romania. If you didn't know, Romania is extremely hard to fight in the early game. Hopefully once I call Bulgaria in, we will not get destroyed. Thank you, Italy. Thank you again. That was actually extremely helpful. It's the 1st of July 1938. No better time to call in Bulgaria to the war. Okay, I see lots of reds. They're force attacking too. I think we're actually holding quite well too. Oh my god, the Romanians are losing so many troops. It's over 100k now. And it's going up by the second. You know what? I think this war is gonna be a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. We've taken Bucharest, so the rest of Romania should not be as big of a hassle. And 6 Romanian units are gone. The casualties are looking pretty rough for Romania, to say the least. The country has been split into 3 pieces, and when a country looks like this, it has no chance of survival. All you gotta do is ask Germany in 1944. And Romania has capitulated. Magnifique. Or Sululululum, as the Turks would say. Turkish Romania, that's disgusting. Usually we wouldn't take Moldavia because the Soviets demand it, but I do plan on going to war with them and they are an ocean away. So you know what? Screw you, Mr. Stalin. And just on time, 20th of March 1939, we shall join the Axis. Wait a second, I don't even have to do this focus. Cancel it? Germany, can I join your faction? Yes, I can. And we can just bypass the focus. What a scam. We have joined the Axis and it's only 1939 and the world looks like this. My eyes are hurting. Do we have the time for a quick war with Iraq? It's May 1939. Germany is about to declare war any minute. I actually don't think we do. All this conquering we've done has actually led us to have more military factories and civilian factories than even Italy. A lot more actually. Turkey is actually quite a strong country in Hoi 4. Poland has refused Germany and World War II has begun. I'm not going to join it yet. I'm gonna wait for France to fall first. The Soviets just declared war on Finland. It should stay the same. It's just weird looking at it being mirrored like this. I wonder how the UK would feel with the Winter War right next to them. Literally touching borders. The USSR occupies eastern Poland. Stalin, is this really necessary? How are you even going to defend this? I just noticed, by the way, Puerto Rico is next to Cyprus. I wonder what kind of relations these two countries would have. Maybe a joint Puerto Rican Cypriot culture? Imagine the food. The Finnish war is over and France is about to fall any minute now, which means I can attempt to move in. I say that, but Germany is struggling quite a bit here. They've finally taken Paris. I feel like that took a lot longer than usual. And France has capitulated. Very beautiful. Now time for us to click on Normandy, then click down here and invade. Oh, would you look at that? America has Greenland. Surely this won't lead to any tension later on. Our naval invasion is ready, our ships are in place. So Germany, let me join you in your war. And just like that, the UK was stupid enough and it let us do the landing. I love you, AI. I absolutely love you. And about a week later, we're doing a complete blitzkrieg through England with quite a bit of encircled troops. We're also going to declare on this beautiful man right here with his beautiful hat, and on Iran with this guy's beautiful mustache. And going to justify on Afghanistan too. The UK just had no chance with this. We're pushing into Scotland and there's almost no units to stop us. And they have capitulated extremely quickly. And here is the world after the World War II peace deal. We took Iraq and Iran, some parts of India here, Turkish Raj, that looks weird, that sounds weird, this part of the Middle East, Malaysia, and most importantly, Canada with, oh my god, this guy right here, Jesus Christ, Adrian Arcant, that's a villain name. What is this guy? Germany, by the way, has this disgusting border here, I don't know why. But yes, if I was America, I'd be quite a bit scared right now. So you know what, Afghanistan, we might not have had enough time to declare war on you, but we are going to go for your neighbor, the United States of America. Justify, baby. France and England, by the way, still exist. The AI, as always, leaves them in these 2 islands here in the Pacific. I'm not really certain why, but they do. Latvia, by the way, got annexed by the Soviet Union. So looks like we're going to have a Soviet wall here, which is gonna crumble and it's gonna be such a juicy encirclement. I just got embargoed by Cuba and I'm thinking, if Cuba turned communist like in our timeline, wouldn't this be a dream for them? To be right below the Soviets? Or would they just become a puppet state? Turkish Romania sits by Serbia to the Soviet Union? Excuse me? You're my puppet, I should make the decision. I'm pretty sure this is going to lead to an even bigger encirclement, so I'm actually fine with it. Italy declared war on Saudi Arabia? What? Am I really on historical? Doesn't matter for us though, because the justification just got finished. So America, declare war, baby. We actually border America here with our puppet Iran, but I'm not crazy. I'm not gonna try to push to America through here. Okay, I see a lot of greens, I see a lot of reds, but you know what? It's still early. America should not have had enough time to build up, so this should be pretty easy. And they just did a naval invasion, of course. Probably through Puerto Rico. The American war is going quite well. We do have some reds, but we have them encircled up here, and they just don't have enough units to stop us. Italy just took Saudi Arabia and created this disgusting border here. Are you proud of yourself, Mussolini? You look like you are. He always just looks so proud, doesn't he? So you know how I was saying the war was going well? Well, we're now at a stalemate. Because we have absolutely no manpower. And Brazil just declared war on us. Brazil, why? You're so far away. Why would you even do this? Thankfully, they're not a great power, so we won't have to worry about that. As much as I'm afraid to admit it, America might be too much. So Germany and everybody else, come in, baby. I would absolutely hate to be America right now. This is unwinnable. The only thing left is Japan. I'm not sure when they declare war on them, though. Now we're pushing. Look at all of this. Huge encirclement here and an open border in Georgia. Georgia, by the way, as Mr. Georgian Doomer rightfully pointed out in the comments, has not changed position. There used to be a Georgia here, there is a Georgia here. So even when the world looks like this, some things never change. Except for everything else. So now we just sit here and wait for America to collapse. Was that a bit too topical? This cursed Texas is finally falling. I hate looking at this. I don't want to look at this ever again after this. America should fall any minute now. And America has capitulated. Let's see what we shall take. And here's the result of the peace deal. Is it disgusting? Yes, very much. Why does America still exist in Missouri? Well, because Germany, for some reason, did not want to give it to me and also decided not to take it. So yes, we still have Mr. Franklin D. Roosevelt in Missouri. Beautiful. We've taken care of the Allies. We've taken care of America. There's only one thing left to do. Mr. Stalin right here. Let's go, baby. Justify. Oh, I have a core state. Look at that. Finland declared war on the Soviet Union. Germany declared war on the Soviet Union. Oh, baby, this is gonna be a juicy encirclement, isn't it? Wait, why is Romania at war too? Because Brazil joined the Soviet Union? Excuse me? Wait, why is there green here? Oh my god, this is disgusting. They have a border with them. Look at the terrain differences because the Soviets are usually mountains here and this is just island level. This is damaging to my eyes. I cannot look at this. This whole time, by the way, something has been happening on my decisions, but I have no clue what it is. And at this point, I'm not sure if I want to know. The Germans absolutely destroyed the Soviets here. There's just Estonia left. And all of this is encircled. Kinda? I'm pretty sure it is. And it's finally time for us to launch the invasion. I hope and pray it goes well. It went extremely well. So we can now take our troops and land them right here. The Soviets have lost 1.6 million troops that they're never getting back because of this huge encirclement here. I'm thinking this is going to be a quite easy Soviet Union. And yes, it does feel weird to invade the Soviets via the sea. We've managed to get a small foothold on the Soviets here. Sadly, the Finnish are being a big disappointment and they're losing the war. Finland just white-pissed. I think that was the fastest second Finnish war I've ever seen. And the green bubbles are back on the menu, boys. We're pushing once again. Except for the north up here, but never mind that. Yugoslavia, by the way, still a thing. They've given some concessions, but they still survive. Drawing a front line and just watching it move might not be as efficient as tanks, but it's extremely relaxing. I say that and we are losing everywhere. It's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine. There's enough greens there to keep going. Germany actually has opened up a second front from the Caribbean down here. This front is actually distracting quite a lot of troops. I'm hoping Italy or Germany or even Venezuela does a naval invasion, but it doesn't look like they will. This front is looking a lot better now. We're about to take Crimea. Crimea? What? This is not Crimea, right? This looks nothing like Crimea. What? This is Texas all over again. Tanutuva has capitulated? Oh my god, I forgot about this. We have an entire front here and I didn't even realize. And just like I didn't realize it existed earlier, I'm not gonna realize it exists now. Goodbye, Mongolia. And we're about to take Stalingrad, which is actually undefended. Incredible, we took it. Our first and maybe only encirclement. Was it accidental? Yes. Is it big? Also yes. Moscow's about to be taken too? It has been taken. Beautiful. The issue with this is that usually you encircle the Soviets down in Azerbaijan, but you can't anymore because they have ports everywhere. While all of this has been happening in the West, I have been integrating Iran. So Iran, gimme. Beautiful. The Turkish Empire with South America. Well, the south of the United States of America. This is kinda like our own mini Mediterranean. Leningrad has also fallen, and the Soviet Union's days are numbered. Although from this perspective, you can kinda see why they don't surrender. They really are a huge country. It looks like we've taken about 10% of it from up here, but that 10% is 75% towards capitulation. Any day now, the Soviets should capitulate, but for now, we shall annex Mr. Funny Hat. Excuse me, who is this guy? What happened to the Funny Hat guy? Another reason to annex them. Goodbye. Now that the war is about to end, I do think that this would have been way harder if Germany had not distracted all of the Soviet troops down here. Thank you, Germany. Thank you, Mr. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that. Japan, by the way, throughout all of this has been absolutely useless. They haven't even captured China. The Soviet Union has capitulated, baby. Time for the peace deal. And it has finally happened. And the peace deal actually does not look disgusting. The Turkish Empire, we are huge, baby. On both hemispheres. Germany took a small area up here, I'm fine with that. Having Russia in this position really puts everything into perspective. And in just a few days, wait, 114? Excuse me? Don't mind me. Excuse me? Anituan Hatay and Der Azur? Don't mind me. And it's finally here, baby! The Khaganate of Turan. You know what? For a world this crazy and ending this crazy fits. America ended up looking like this, Europe like this, and the Soviets like this. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. If you did not enjoy it, please dislike and unsubscribe. I love you very much and goodbye. Mwah.